Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel, Tropa. It's All Souls Day PBA Sunday game day today at Nandito Ako Ulit para ihatid ang latest on the PBA season. 50 updates for the top 10 PBA scoring leaders this conference, the PBA Live Today game schedule, and the updated PBA standings. Today, November 2, 2025.
Here are the PBA Philippine Cup top 10 scoring leaders as of today, November 2, 2025. At number 10 in the PBA top 10 scoring list as of today is CJ Cancino of the Meralco Bolts. CJ Cancino is currently averaging 17 points per game, on top of 4.86 rebounds and 1.29 assists in 7 games for Meralco this conference, but only shooting the basketball at 39.6%. At number 9 in the top 10 scoring leaders today is Jason Perkins of the struggling Phoenix Fuel Masters. Jason Perkins currently averaged 17.2 points per game, along with 5 rebounds and 1.6 assists in 5 games for Phoenix while shooting the basketball well at 50.82%. At the 8th spot is the PBA record holder for most MVP awards in the history with 9 Most Valuable Player awards, Junmar Fajardo of the San Miguel Beermen. Junmar Fajardo is averaging a monster double-double of 17.75 points and 16.75 rebounds, along with 4.25 assists in 4 games for SMB on an efficient 60% shooting. At the 7th spot is a former benchwarmer of Magnolia, and now turning out to be Terrafirma Dyip's main offensive weapon is Jeric Ahanmisi of the Terrafirma Dyip. Jeric Ahanmisi is averaging 18.2 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 2.8 assists in 5 games, while shooting the basketball at 47.14%. At number 6 in top 10 PBA scoring list, this conference is Alex Stockton of the up-and-coming rising powerhouse, Converge Fiber Xers. Alex Stockton is currently averaging 19 points, along with 3 rebounds and 2.25 assists in 4 games this conference, while shooting on a high clip at 49.12%. Now at number 5 is Justin Arana of the Converge Fiber X. Justin Arana is slowly making himself a name in the PBA today as one of the best big men so far in the league. Arana is currently averaging a double-double of 19.25 points and 11.5 rebounds, along with 2.25 assists in 4 games, while shooting very efficiently at 58.18%. At the 4th spot is Joshua Munson of the Titan Ultra Giant Risers. Joshua Munson currently averaged an all-around game of 21.6 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 5.2 assists in 5 games for Titan Ultra this conference. But he needs to improve his shot selection as Munson, only making 34.52% of his shot attempts. At number 3 in the PBA scoring list this conference is RKE Lagan of the Titan Ultra Giant Risers. RKE Lagan currently averaged 22 points, along with 6 rebounds and 3 assists this conference, while shooting the basketball at a very high 66.67%. However, RKE Lagan only played 2 games so far and is currently injured. At the 2nd spot is the beast Calvin Abueva, who is the 3rd Titan Ultra Giant player in the top 5 scoring leaders this PBA All-Filipino Conference. Calvin Abueva is currently averaging 22.25 points, along with 9.25 rebounds and 1.75 assists in 4 games this conference, while shooting the basketball at 42.65%. And at number 1 in the top 10 PBA scoring list, as of today, is Cedric Bearfield of the Blackwater Bossing. The sophomore scoring machine Cedric Bearfield is currently averaging 22.67 points, along with 4.33 rebounds and 3 assists in just 3 games so far this conference. Cedric Bearfield is currently shooting the basketball by making just 41.07% of his shot attempts.
Wow! Lakas ni The Beast at number 2 and dami bagong mukha sa PBA top 10 scoring list. Tara tropa at silipin naman natin ang pinaka-updated PBA team standings as of today and also the PBA Live Today game schedule for PBA Sunday Live doubleheader games today, November 2, 2025.
Here's the PBA Philippine Cup updated team standings as of today, November 2, 2025. At the very top of the PBA standings today are the TNT Tropang, 5G with 4 victories against only 1 loss this conference, while carrying a plus 47 quotient and on a 3-game winning streak. At number 2 are the Magnolia timplados hotshots, who likewise carry the same standing at 4 wins against only 1 defeat. Magnolia Hotshots has a positive 27-point differential and have won 2 consecutive basketball games. At the 3rd spot, and playing great basketball as well, this conference are the NLEX Road Warriors with 4 wins, as well against only 1 defeat. The NLEX Road Warriors are currently on a 3-game winning streak, while holding a positive 16-point difference. At number 4 in the PBA standings today are the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters, who also share the same record of 4 victories and 1 loss, while carrying the lowest quotient amongst 4 teams, tied at the top with a positive 9 quotient. Rain or Shine have won 3 straight games. At the 5th spot is another great independent team, the young rising PBA powerhouse, Converge Fiber Xers, with 3 wins and only 1 loss. Converge Fiber X have won back-to-back games and currently holds a very strong positive 61-point differential. At number 6 is the winningest franchise in PBA history, and currently the reigning and defending all Filipino Conference champions, San Miguel Beermen, who currently splits their first 4 basketball games. This conference with 2 wins and 2 defeats standing. SMB holds a positive 13 quotient and on a 2-game winning streak. At the 7th spot in the PBA standings today are the very busy Meralco Bolts, who already played 7 PBA games so far with 3 victories, but already piled up 4 losses. The Meralco Bolts holds a positive 14-point difference and have lost back-to-back PBA games. The Meralco Bolts is currently in Taiwan now and will play an East Asia Super League away game later tonight. At number 8 are the crowd favorites, Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings, who only won 1 game so far. In 4 games, they played this conference for a 1-3 win-loss record. The Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings currently holds a negative 8 quotient and have lost 2 straight games. At the 9th spot in the PBA standings today are the Blackwater Bossing, also with just 1 win and 3 defeats. Blackwater has a negative 10-point differential and have lost 3 consecutive games. At the 10th place are the Terrafirma Dyip with 1 win and 4 losses. Terrafirma have lost 3 straight games and has a negative 57 quotient. At the 11th spot are the Titan Ultra Giant Risers with 1 win against 4 defeats. Titan Ultra has a very bad negative 80-point difference and on a 4-game losing streak. And at number 12, and the very bottom of the PBA standings today, are the Phoenix Fuel Masters, who also share the same record of 1 win and 4 losses. Although they have the lowest point differential amongst 3 teams, tied at the bottom at negative 32, Phoenix already lost to the Terrafirma Dyip, the reason why Terrafirma and Titan ranks higher in the standings due to win over the other ruling for quotient amongst tied teams. The Phoenix Fuel Masters are also on a 3-game losing streak. Ouch. Here are the PBA Live Today game schedule, and also the East Asia Super League game schedule today, November 2, 2025. The PBA Live Today games continues as the PBA Philippine Cup defending champions San Miguel Beermen will be taking on an up-and-coming powerhouse independent team, Converge Fiber X, in a great appetizer game of PBA Live Basketball Sunday doubleheader today. The SMB versus Converge PBA Live Today game will start at 5:15 in the afternoon. And in the main game of PBA, All Souls Day Sunday treat today, are the blockbuster showdown between 2 contrasting teams, This conference, the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings, who is currently struggling early, this all-Filipino Cup, will be playing against a team that is currently playing very well, the NLEX Road Warriors. The NLEX versus Ginebra Live PBA game will start at 7:30 in the evening. Both PBA Live Today games will be played at the Inura Center in Antipolo City. Meanwhile, the Meralco Bolts representing the Philippines and the PBA are in Taiwan today to play an away game in the East Asia Super League basketball tournament and will play versus the Taoyuan Pilots of Taiwan in the second EASL games for both teams. Meralco currently holds a 0-1 standing, while Taoyuan has 1 win and still undefeated. The Meralco Bolts versus Taoyuan Pilots EASL Live Today basketball match will start at 5:10 in the afternoon.
That's it for today's quick PBA basketball updates. Sama-sama tayo tropa manood ng PBA Live Today games sa Inyares Center in Antipolo City. Palambing naman ako sa'yo tropa, pa-like naman ng video na to, and subscribe ka na din sa amin YouTube channel iForbes Sports Updates. Sobrang malaking tulong yan tropa sa patuloy na pag-grow ng ating YouTube channel. Salamat ulit ng marami tropa, and this is your iForbes Sports reporter, Sophia Forbes, saying, let's play some balls. Peace out.